It's that time, man. We're about to head to the track right now to Harris Hill. We're taking the M5, and then we got Ryan in his S2K.
Hi video, hi vlog for the track.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, so we're about to pull up to the Harris Hill right now. I got poop on my window, so I'm gonna try to clean that right now when we get there. If not, you're just gonna have to deal with that the rest of the time when I do some track videos. But I got my helmet back there, I got some gloves. I'm gonna see if I can get the GoPro to mount like horizontal so it's not like vertical videos. About to pull up right now though, and it's not too hot right now. It's 84. It's not terribly hot. I still have my tire pressure set up from Coda, so I won't have to adjust them. I think that should just be perfect. And so we just got to Harris Hill. I don't think anybody might be here right now. I hope not. Hopefully it's just an empty track, but I'm sure there's gonna be like some Miatas or something out there, but hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Okay, so the first session out the way, the car is fucking fast. I hadn't had tires like I was saying in the car. The new tires, dude, it's super fast, and this layout's usually typically way faster. The car just feels so sketchy right now, and I'm still figuring out the line because I haven't driven like at least this layout in a while. I'm used to the traditional one, so still figuring it out and still adjusting it. But I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro on the helmet and try to get a POV. I'm gonna see if I can do it horizontal. If not, it might be vertical, so don't be pissed off about that. But the car's fine. It does smell like it's on fire, but it's fine. I think it's just because we're beating on it. I do need to get my brakes checked out. That's the one thing I'm kind of sketched out about right now, but we're chilling. So this is the tires after a sessions, 33, 30, 30, 31. I'm gonna drop the front right to 30 to see how it feels and then come back in. It's counterclockwise today, so it's like it's a faster layout. I'm just gonna go do a side lap, see how the track is, see how the car feels, see if we need to adjust anything such as like tire pressures. It's kind of the only thing we can adjust at the moment at least. But we'll go out there. Ooh, 992 turbo S out there. That's pretty sick. So we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, so first time tracking anything other than a Porsche at Coda. It was fun though. And now we're about to take this out, side laps, typical stuff. Just put my gloves on. Also, I guess got gloves. These things are awesome. I like them a lot.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to my camera.
Oh. You're such a vlogger. You're so fast.
Awkward!
You're so a race car.
Awkward!
So track car.
Oh shit. I almost went out the wrong way, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't driven this layout in a little bit, so it might take me a few laps to get used to it, but all is well. I do have to be mindful about the brakes because they did start rolling at Coda, but the braking zones aren't as heavy here, so we should be fine. Give us some gas right here on the hill. Hitting 110 very early. Get a, oh, we got some air. Okay. Oh! I almost went off. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm having too much fun. I need to make sure to lock in. Tires are not tiring. But then again, I drove this in a Porsche last time, so that's probably why. Honestly, it's super slick out right now, but the car just feels way too heavy and way too fast for this track right now. At least this layout. I think to the traditional layout, or maybe it's whenever I had my bad tires, I was going a little bit slower, so it didn't feel as scary. But now that I'm gripped up, dude, it just feels pretty scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. That was my fault. I fucked up right there. I just fucked up. That was my fault. I braked too late. I was trying to brake after the hump, but I just fucked up. That's my fault. So I just went off into the grass. That was my fault. I just fucked up. I was trying to see how far I could brake. Ended up braking way too late, as you'll see in the video. Honestly, the car just doesn't feel good out here right now on this track. I think it's just way too fast and it's way too bumpy for this setup. I'm probably gonna go back out again. I'm gonna see if I can just put a GoPro on one of the windows right here so I can get like at least a horizontal point of view for everyone. Yeah, it's rough out here. So I'm gonna try not to push too hard. I'm just trying to keep up with him. You know, way lighter car. We have more horsepower. He's definitely a better driver, but we'll try to keep up a little bit. We'll see if we can keep up. He's definitely gonna probably lose us in the turns. We'll gain a lot in the straight, so let's see. Honda versus M5CS. Lost a lot of time right there. This is the M5CS. So we got, oh, my car's steaming. Uh-oh. Alright, so we fast forward a little bit. Here's RS that broke this weekend. I'll make it a little bit, but the main thing is this M2. This is Jake Mediocre M4 GTS. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. But I'm gonna go get some gas in it real quick because it's about to ship out here in the next few days, but I've been driving it, thank you to Jake. Okay, so I just wanted to grab my GoPro so I can do a GoPro mount, but here's an M5, still a little track spec, but let's do a little walk around about the M2. This thing is mad clean. It's insane, dude. It's crazy. Spinach farm, I don't know exactly what it is, but they're making jokes about it, so I'm assuming it's a little inside joke that I don't know all about, but I'm still gonna include it. So we're gonna get some gas in this real quick and I'll set a little GoPro up on the window. Here's the interior too. The interior is pretty clean. I like it. I've never actually sat in pole positions, especially I've never used harnesses either, but I like it a lot. I like the chromed out roll cage too. Shifter is so much better than stock. Clutch is the same. One thing I noticed immediately off the rip is that driving position. I'm not used to sitting this low in a car. I'm used to, kind of sitting high up. Maybe I kind of drive like a grandma, I don't know. But I wasn't used to sitting this low in a car, and it took me a little bit to get used to and adjusted to. And I'm not gonna lie, even now, still driving it, like if I come up to a light or I come up to a curb, I'm like this, man. I'm like looking like this, trying to see if I'm gonna hit something, because I don't want to mess up these wheels, man. I'm not trying to repair some E88s, but it's part of it. And I told Jake about that. I was like, dude, how do you drive like this? Like, I literally can't see over the hood. And he's like, bro, just drive it and you'll see. I'm like, okay, drove it. I definitely see now it's a pretty cool driving position. Would I do it in my personal car? Probably not, to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't do it like this. I mean, if it was the only option, I could definitely live with it, but I think for drivability, like at least for me on the street, it's not ideal. On track, I think it's different. I think so far driving it, this car is badass. Like, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. Would I own one? Probably not. Anyways, dude, this shifter, whatever this shifter is on this car, it is crazy, and it's not crazy notchy, but it's pretty notchy. It feels good. My biggest complaint about the new M cars, at least, is the clutch and the shifter, because one, the stock clutch feels it's not like terrible, but it's not good, and it's more of bad than good. That's my best way to explain it. So it's just like I just feel like this year's been the year for me to get back into driving, because I think after I crashed in 2022 and everything with the G80, I kind of was scared to drive. I wasn't scared to like drive on the street, but I was scared to drive on track, and it took me a while to get comfortable. And going to Coda last year for the summer event, I probably took like 7 months off, 8 months off of tracking, and that was my first event, and I drove so bad. I drove so scared. And then after that, I probably didn't track for a while. I probably didn't track until this year at Harris Hill, and I got a membership there now. So I think since then, it's, you know, I've been building my speed back up. I've been getting more confident, and I think I'm faster than what I've ever been before, and I think it's a good thing. But at the same time, it's like, you track so much, you're like, dude, I wanna get a race car, I wanna do this and that, but you think about it, it's like, it's so expensive, it's not cheap. But I'm wanting to get a cheap race car to just build off on, and, you know, not have to worry about, like, if I crash it, I crash it. If not, you know, whatever. I want it to be a cool car though. I don't want it to be something that's just like gaga. I want it to be something that's cool but cheap. So I'm kind of thinking like either a Honda or E36. You know, Miatas are cool, but I just don't. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't. So my girlfriend tells me whenever I drive, or yeah, I mean, anytime I'm like logged in or serious, that I'm like, I make funny faces, which I'm sure I do. I guess I just make like weird funny faces, or I'm like, I don't know. But every time I record myself or I do something like that, I'm like always thinking I'm making that face, and it kind of like, I don't want to say subconsciously, but I'm like always thinking about it. Man, I love this car. I love it. Love it. It's a fun ass car. Brake. Heel toe. Alright, so the time's come. The M2 is leaving today, unfortunately. Also, got another M5CS here. And then, of course, we have the RS. But M2 leaves today, so we're about to move it outside and then get it loaded on the trailer. I got the cars. And got the trailer. Damn. I miss this car. Alright, so let's say our goodbyes. We had a good time with this car. Got all these cars in here. But had a good time with the car. Major shout out to Jake again, just because he let us borrow the car and he took care of it. Hopefully we can get back again one day, or we drive it again maybe in North Carolina at the M5. Shout out these guys. But this is farewell with this car, so bye bye.